My Intelligent Qigong with Images (bracket 6) presented by Mantim Lee. Date November 2020. Caution: This presentation in part have contents and images that may be strange at first glance, feel disturbed to the viewer. When these conditions occur, you may wish to stop or skip to the next slide to view its other relaxing contents until your mind is settled, then view again. If it might disturb you, it may be better to watch it in the daytime when you are not alone. The Qigong images may occur in any time and anywhere. This presentation may contain different places, different person, different time and different content. The images appear in very short time, typically 10 seconds, and not repeatable. I record where I was then. It was history. Inconvenience to others is to be avoided. The Qigong images came without words. The author wishes to describe its appearance based on its situation, to let the viewer understand the image occurrence conditions. It might tell you that there is such a kind of image. The other interpretations, inductive conclusions, are all a matter of viewpoint. This presentation may contain sex organ, adult contents. This presentation may be viewed like a photo album. The viewer may flip to an interested image, then to view its content. It shall not affect the understanding to the nature of Qigong intelligence it brings. 724A appeared in Qigong practice. As I practiced until the third set, shape spirit stand, during the move called dragon head, my head was swinging in the shape of infinitive. The room light was shining through my closed eyelids, which enabled I saw this image. This was the content of the third eye. 725A appeared in closed eyes. This was seen in closed eyes. I consider this was an internal vision image. It was my backside. The black straight line down was the shadow of the meridian line do mind, not the actual transparent view of the do mind. 726A appeared in closed eyes. The image came in my time usage. I closed my eyes and I saw this. It looked like a circular stone platform. It was sticking out from a vertical bent tunnel. Initially, I thought it was an internal vision of a penis. Only until 6 months later, by year 1996, mid-January, then I could confirm this was actually a Seoul flying saucer, had taken off its flight. The outer circle line was the outline of my head, showing my cheek on the right. Please see the following several images and those of the beginning in year 1996. 727A appeared in closed eyes. This day in my time usage, I closed my eyes and appeared this image. It was like a dissected view of the earth. The straight line was added on by me. It would be more look like the earth. Yet it actually was an evolving soul capsule. Please see the following image. 728A appeared in closed eyes. This afternoon, in my time usage, closed eyes I saw this image. It looked like a distorted building. It had windows and balcony, isn't it? Now I could compare this with yesterday's image to know that the images are related to each other. From this image, I could also understood the above 726A, which I thought was a penis, was actually like a circular stone platform. The strangest thing was that on the platform there was a person doing its running exercise. The movement was shown for 2 to 3 seconds. 728B appeared in closed eyes. In the evening, almost going off from office, in the toilet at my convenience, I closed my eyes and saw something like a mushroom. I drew in an axis to indicate its three-dimensional effect. 729A appeared in closed eyes. This day in closed eyes, I saw an interior view of the third eye. 731A appeared in dream state. This day I was with family in Korea, Seoul. We slept in a relative's house. Almost wake-up time, I saw an image like this. It was a humanoid with striped patterned skin, like a butterfly fish skin. Two dense, one loose, brown-white striped pattern. The white part was translucent. On the earth, we also have indigenous natives who decorate their skin like so. Yet later on it appeared a three-fingered hand and a spherical palm. Therefore, I consider this as an extraterrestrial. 802A appeared in dream state. This day I was with family in Korea, Seoul. We slept in a relative's house. I awoke still laying on the tatami floor. At this time my eyes were closed. I saw an angel. It might be worth to note that the image was constructed from fine Qi particles. Two hands spread out like a wing. No feather. Behind had a band of Qi following the angel. It was like so. The angel glided down from the sky. On the chest there was a cross stripe. The image appeared for a few seconds. After the image dispersed, I opened my eyes to realize that I was looking at the left corner of the bedroom window. My wife was still sleeping. If an angel represented female, could this angel be the astral body of my wife, returning from her clairvoyance? 802A appeared in dream state. This morning appeared was a deer lookout. 805A appeared in closed eyes. This was another view of the third eye, a Qigong transparent view. 805B appeared in dream state. This day an image like this was seen. Relative to a moon, behind a hill was a cluster of plaster shaped like a man. Could this be another form of life? Last night I watched UFO videotapes. This image might have been embedded in the video, delayed by several hours, then displayed to me. 811A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state I saw a shadow of dinosaur eating tree leaves. 815A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state I saw a monk dressed in orange cassock. 817A appeared in dream state. This day's dream state image was an entity wearing white gown, two hands closed in 10 fingers, walking along the shore. I could not see the face. I consider this as the goddess Guan Yin. 819A appeared in dream state. Image on the left was the first came in. It was a reflection of Qigong progress. It indicated the situation of my right hand pressed onto the meridian hole Jingmen at the waist. Later on, the image appeared as on the right. I consider it as an organ. Yet, what organ was it? Displayed in 3D stereo. Perhaps a karaoke microphone. 821A appeared in Qigong practice. This was seen in the evening when I did my Qigong. There were lines after lines of white light injecting into a hole. I consider this as the Qi entering my eye's optic nerve. Time tunnel. This image shall belong to internal vision. 824A appeared in nap. This day I was in Philippines for outstation work. In my hotel room I dozed and saw a man. He was a Westerner based on his white skin tone. When the image appeared, it was a reality view of the body, then dispersed into a transparent view of the testicle. This shall belong to Qigong transparent vision. 905A appeared in dream state. In dream state, I saw a patch of land on which there was a stone statue of a human head. 910A appeared in dream state. This morning in dream state, I saw a female foot. Her skin tone was brown. On the last toe, she wore a diamond ring. This image might have brought about from a bus ride yesterday. The passenger was a Nepalese. Near our house was a barrack. There were Nepalese Gurkha soldiers' families members commuting. 910A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state I saw a beautiful head. The face was snow white, lips red, very beautiful. Her hairstyle was olden days classic. Therefore I consider this as the Chinese goddess Guan Yin. 911A appeared in closed eyes. This morning I closed my eyes and saw a Tai Chi. I watched the three portions to change from small to big. Up to this point, the Tai Chi was looking like a three-dimensional sphere, a Tai Chi sphere. 911B appeared in closed eyes. This was also seen in closed eyes. It was a part of a flying saucer. 914A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state I saw a Chinese dragon head. It was a golden dragon. It might worth to note that the gill fins were green, and it was grown into fan-folded style. The dragon head was in golden color, composed with light. It was the information wave. It also might be described as a dragon soul. 914B appeared in dream state. Soon later I saw a hand. Next was a mountain. Last night I read a book named Man Was the Experimental Specimen of the Outer Space Man. Its content talked about, in ancient Chinese legend, the battle of God. The god of Gong Gong angrily struck at the mountain Buzhou-san. I consider this image. It might have been brought out by this story I read. The hand was a giant hand, being the god's hand, and the mountain with a sky-pointing pillar, as the Buzhou-san. If these images were correct, then it was a time-reversed phenomenon. If these images were incorrect, it would at least show that with Qigong practice, this subconscious imagination could generate images for the practitioner to see. 9:15 appeared in dream state. This day I was in Thailand for outstation work. In dream state, I saw a powered-off television set. The black screen became brown color. This was a piece of bamboo leaf, a shadow of a set of high-range projectile flag. This period it had frequent war in Bosnia. Yet, with the combination of bamboo and flag, I consider this more likely as the military exercise in Thailand. 9:16 appeared in dream state. This day I was still in Thailand. In dream state I saw an inside view of a house. The floor tiles were black, very shiny, having a reflected image of the house opposite, outside the window. The window panes were square and big. On the window glass there was a shadow of a high-range projectile flag. I consider this also military exercise in Thailand. This image was either used the glass for display of the flag, or it might be two images, glass windows and flag added up, superimposed into one image. 9:16 appeared in nap. This afternoon I was in my hotel room. In dozing I saw a ballistic missile flying in the sky. The white part of the image was the shock wave created by the missile. The black object was the missile itself. Even the tail structure could be seen on distant small objects. This image fully displayed the high-resolution quality of a Qigong image, which belonged to remote sensing. 9:16 appeared in nap. Later on, I heard outside my hotel room there was noise from a motorcycle engine starting. Simultaneously, I saw a exhaust pipe, its exhaust air flow, and black smoke. With the sound, it could convert it to visual image. This image shall belong to remote sensing. 9:23 appeared in closed eyes. This night, just as I lay down in bed, closed my eyes, I saw this image. It was composed on dense information wave, a sphinx, a unique feature of Egypt. This might be an explanation for that in ancient Egypt, people there had seen this image, respected it, and built a monument for it. 9:23 appeared in dream state. In dream state, I saw a planet passed by. This planet might be related to the above sphinx, yet it was a white planet, insufficient to tell what that planet it was. 9:24 appeared in dream state. This day was a Sunday. In dream state I saw a planet flew by. The planet was orange color with 3 white lines on it. What planet was it? I consider this as the planet Venus. Soon later, another image appeared, like so, on the right, very much like an Egyptian god. In particular, on both sides of the face, the horizontal lines were formed by light, not stone statue. I consider it as a soul. The 2 dots on the eyebrows were the characteristics of the third eye displayed. If that orange planet was Venus, and the other was a soul, then this would lead to a discovery. The Egyptian god might be Venusian. 924b appeared in dream state. Following the above, it came another image like this, like a person was climbing into a hole on the ground. Basically, I would have easily concluded that the Venusian lived underground. Yet I noticed that the entity's back had an army camouflage pattern, like a soldier's uniform. This time period was Bosnia at war. Therefore, I considered it as a soldier got into a tank, a Qi signal image. 927a appeared in dream state. This day in dream state I saw a red planet and its transparent view of its atmosphere. When the image appeared, the planet was self-rotating. What planet would this be? I consider this as the planet Mars. 929a appeared in nap. This day finished work. Evening I took the bus home. I dozed on my way, sitting on the bus. I saw this zoom-in view of a suitcase, which the passenger opposite to me was carrying on his lap. I saw the brass lock emitting two rings of light, one yellow, one green. This shall belong to external Qi signal. 938 appeared in dream state. This day was a Saturday. In the morning dream state, I saw this image. It might worth to notice that its right eye, a ring of cell, could be seen, like an open surgery dissection. I consider this as another model of extraterrestrial. 1002c appeared in dream state. This day was a Sunday. Morning in dream state, I saw on my bedroom window. The glass pane had displayed a Chinese dragon head. It was a black dragon. Its horn texture was like a deer horn. The rest of the feature was similar to what we commonly see in carvings. The gill fins were fan-folding type. Just when I saw in the dream, I called my sister to take a look. Auntie, there was dragon. Please quickly come take a look. After that, the dragon receded away and its paws were white. Because the image changed very fast, I could not determine its claw shape. Soon after, a television appeared. On the television screen appeared a three-eyed dragon. It was a Western dragon which could have been seen in science fiction movie preview advertisement. 1002a appeared in dream state. This day in dream state I saw this image. It was in golden information wave, constructed into a dragon. The background was a cross-hatched straight lines. The horn was stacks of horizontal lines. Information wave. I consider this as the dragon's soul. 1002b appeared in dream state. Following the above information wave, dragon soul. It came later a virtual state dragon. The entire dragon was a black shadow. I could barely saw it. Worthwhile notice was it did really had a dragon beak in the dragon mouth. Another point was the neck was very curved and then straight. This dragon had appeared for 3 seconds When it was going to fade, the neck first disappeared. Remaining was the black shadow, which was very much like a dragon bolt. Could this be a residual signal from a dragon bolt? Yet, when I thought about the other two previous images, they were similar. First appeared it as a reality dragon, then the image receded. 1002C appeared in dream state. After seeing the above dragons, I turned my sleeping position and entered into dream state again. I saw a Tai Chi emitting a lot of brilliant white light. On the white portion of the Tai Chi, Yang Yu, property as Yang, its belly button, Yang Shi, was emitting rings and rings of white light. It was the white material, Yang Qi, overflowing got compressed towards the Yang belly button, Yang Shi, compressed under that point, then radiate out radially along the straight line blue arrow and out of the Tai Chi. On the other side, where the black portion of the Tai Chi, Yin Yu, was collecting the white light radiation from outside of the Tai Chi into the Yin belly button, Yin Qi, along the blue line in reversed arrow radially inward. The whole radiation pattern was dynamic. Tai Chi was stationary. The radial wave was dynamically swelling as shown in the double arrows, left and right. Ah, this is how the 8 pictogram Ba Gua was created by the Tai Chi. When the wave fronts come out from the Yang Qi and the wave front going back into the Yin Qi, the waves collide with each other. The waves would add or subtract each other. When the waves directly collide, equally and opposite, they cancel out, leaving a black line, straight line as Yang. When the waves only cross each other, they leave a broken line as in Yin. The interference pattern was swelling fast. As I became understood the process, I only looked at one spot, found one pictogram, Li 1003A appeared in nap. This day Hong Kong had hurricane, not need to go office. I read in bed at home a book called Flying Saucer and Universe Man by Mr. Lin Qingchuan. In dozing, I saw a tidy desert in which there were 2 stripes of race course. Nearby was a field of green plants, and there was a bush spherical cactus, which might be a unique plant species of the New Mexico. A single cactus may not be that big. When the image appeared, it was like I was chasing a flying saucer, and the target saucer was not in sight. The image changed, like camera zooming in, like it was about to land on the course. Seeing it in close-up, it seemed like among the bush there was a sphinx. This place might be Egypt. 1003B appeared in nap. Following the above landed close-up, the image changed into this. In a shade, dim lighting place, there was sunshine from overhead. It created a backlighting condition. As in this image, a person figure shadow coming in face to face. walking towards my view. 1003C appeared in nap. When this figure walked near to the god statue, he turned to his side and bowed to the statue. 1003D appeared in nap. Oh, I see. This figure made a hop. Already he was airborne. In about 1 second, he became dissolved, virtualized, and the chi current surrounding the figure was, as in the image, became stretched, displaying somewhat like having two eyes and a long nose. The figure airborne became the mouth. In other words, it hopped, airborne, body stretched, and spin. The arms became the eyes of this image. 1003E appeared in nap. Later on, the image changed. Originally, that shadow figure became dissolved, and afterwards it would transform into a flying saucer. It might worth to note that while the flying saucer was still in its transformation, it would still show its eyes, nose, and mouth. After seeing these animated images, my thought was, this was an extraterrestrial. When arrived at the Earth, it would come to the Sphinx to pray or for respect. If architects had not found out who built the Sphinx and what the Sphinx functioned for, then the answer might be the Sphinx might have built by extraterrestrial as their temples for their praying use. In this period, the Hong Kong television channel had broadcasted a Western movie, The Extraterrestrial, which introduced the pyramid, etc., wonders of the world, leading to the clue of E.T. These images seem today might be embedded in the movie since, through today's book reading, the contents led to the excitation of my brain to replay such information. 1003F appeared in closed eyes. This image was seen after my dosing in closed eyes. This image further displayed that after the extraterrestrial became virtualized, it would retract its feet as the body spin. The flying saucer would flatten its bottom. The yellow line added in this drawing indicated the spin was counterclockwise. 1004A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state, I saw a black airplane in the cloud, like broken off bean curds scattered around in front of the plane. Also some holes of blackness. I consider these clouds similar to previous image 225A are characteristics of the third eye display. This airplane might be one from a barrack near my house. The tail wings had bent down balancer wings. It might be an old model of a surveillance military plane. This image shall belong to residual T signal. 1007A appeared in dream state. In dream state, I saw a black shadow in ancient Chinese costume head, blowing a lateral flute. I consider this as one of the 8 fairies in Chinese legend, Lü Dong Bin. 1008A appeared in dream state. This dream state was rather terrifying. I saw a flying being with a man's head. It had a pair of rectangular metallic silver white wings. When this image appeared, it already rested on an open brain, like the brain was being sawn open from a mid-forward forehead line and the cranial bones removed, exposed the brain matter. I thought that at this time, my Qigong transparent vision really worked well. It could reveal a dissection view of the brain. Looked again, I became afraid. That being's mouth nibbled a tube, like a straw. Oh my, would it be used for sucking my brain juice? Luckily, up to now, I did not feel any body discomfort. Because of these metallic silver white wings, it appeared to be from a Western movie preview that I might have come across this fictional content. I recorded this image, and if it happened again, I could then research on whether this was a soul. 1008b appeared in closed eyes. In dream finish, I was still had my eyes closed, feeling there was a lava caterpillar. The hair was like white cotton. To see clearly, there was none, no image. 1010a appeared in dream state. Today in dream state, I saw a gray background. Among there was a black shadow, both arms spread out, like it was flying. Later on, in 1013a, I understood that my soul and the flying saucer have relationship between them. 1012a appeared in closed eyes. These days I was in Beijing for outstation work. In my hotel room, I closed my eyes and saw this image of information wave. It was a virtual universe man. 1012b appeared in dream state. This day in dream state, I saw a piece of orange landscape and some scattered stones boulders. I consider this as the planet Mars. This image shall belong to remote sensing. 1013a appeared in dream state. This morning, almost wake-up time, I saw a black shadow, and coincidentally, its flying saucer shape was disappearing. I was lucky to have seen the man inside the flying saucer was like this. It seemed he was resting on a rooftop. 1013b appeared in dream state. Soon after, another image came. I saw a turned corner of an indoor corridor. There were two like students walking there. It might worth to know their hands and feet were in pink color and ball-shaped. 1013c appeared in dream state. In dream state, I saw a kind of not so much like a 8 pictogram, yet it was a pictogram. It was like a Tai Chi spun with cotton threads, a densely packed thread cake. The whole Tai Chi 8 pictogram was like being placed under a bright spotlight. 1017a appeared in dream state. In dream state, I saw a stream of light flew by, and then a flying saucer returned. Inside the saucer, a shadow figure piloting the flying saucer could be seen. 1023a appeared in dream state. Woke up in the morning. In a blink, I saw something. So I closed my eyes and saw a white square frame. It had a slight twinkle. The image was bringing closer. Ah, it was a transparent view of a pyramid, looking from high above in the sky. In the next image, I got my confirmation that it was a pyramid. Why did I see this? Perhaps because I read a magazine, Newton Year 1995 November issue. In it there was content about Cairo and pyramid. This image might be embedded in the magazine photographs, only to display after a time delay. 1023b appeared in dream state. Following the above image brought closer, I saw at the turn corner position, those dotted lines were actually a coffin. Inside, the mummy was emitting information wave. This image would fully indicate that the soul was diffused into the corpse of the mummy in the form of information wave. I had a thought that it might be the priest did not use bell sound and prayer to guide the soul to leave the body in this case. So the soul was still within the mummy. 1023c appeared in dream state. After the mummy image faded, it appeared a weak image. I considered this as the soul of the mummy. It came out for activity. It would be in this form of universe man exists in virtual state. 1024a appeared in Qigong practice. On the left it was seen during Qigong practice, in closed eyes. It was an internal vision of the third eye. On the right it was another form of the four-sided elephant. Inside the structure there were information wave covering. The soul might be inside, as I found out 3 months later in image 0124c. 1024b appeared in dream state. This day I was in Singapore. In the evening in hotel room, the CNN television news reported the American Hubble Space Telescope acquired a camera shot of the M16 Eagle Nebula, within which discovered pillars of interstellar medium. When the television was showing the image, I looked at it carefully with the intent that I might find embedded information. As a result, that night in dream state, I saw this image. It had backlighting, tall buildings, and the sun's interference pattern. Would this be an extraterrestrial civilization? Or another possibility was that prior to the M16, there might be other images of the Earth city scene retained on the television set. After I watched the television, this image re-emerged for display. 1025a appeared in closed eyes. This day in my time usage, I closed my eyes and saw the image on the left, a black shadow and some black dots. Yet when I used my quick blinks of my eyes, I saw a golden toad. This image of golden toad retained for 3 days. Whenever I quick blink, the image was still there. 1027a appeared in nap. This day I was dozing in the mass transit railway train. I saw a man with special hairstyle. His hair was shaved, leaving a bunch on the top and a bunch near the neck. He might be a music band member or a visitor to Hong Kong. This man, I have actually seen him in real life at the Admiralty Station platform waiting for the next train. and I was behind him a few days ago. Until now, in my dosing, he reappeared. This image shall belong to memory recall. 1028A appeared in closed eyes. This day was a Saturday. I was in the mass transit railway train sitting. I felt drowsy, closed my eyes and dozed. I felt there was a female pressing her two hands on a table surface. The feeling changed, and I felt a cashier counter made of aluminum frame and glass window, with Chinese words meaning special kind of wood. I considered this female was the cashier, and this place was selling wood. Why would I have this image? It might be on my train compartment. There was a construction worker who went to mainland China to procure wood material and brought back the Qi signal from the wood shop. 11:05 appeared in dream state. This day was a Sunday. I was still in Singapore for outstation work. Morning dream state. I saw a sheet of red cloud was rising up. 11:05 appeared in dream state. This was also seen in dream state. It was definitely that was residual image on the television. The image came first was a Cantonese movie character, a book studier. Next came was a dressed modern female character. These images belong to residual signal from the television. 11:06 appeared in quick blink. This was seen in quick blink of my eyes. The black portion was in fact the shadow of my head, looking from my behind, a transparent view. On the forehead there was a split shadow of Qi. It might be the source of Qi from the meridian hole Ten Wu. The white portion was a shrink view of the brain and the oblongata. 11:07 appeared in closed eyes. It might be strange to talk about it. Yesterday lunch, I ate a plate of dry vegetable with stewed pork rice. The pork had a hair not pricked, so I carefully pricked the hair out, then eat. This early morning I awoke, my eyes still closed. I saw this image, a reality pig head. This circle was characteristic of the third eye display. 11:08 appeared in closed eyes. This morning I got up already, sitting on the bed about to leave it. Sitting on the bed with my eyes closed, I saw a temple, all pitch red in the background, like looking through a camera red filter. I saw the temple quickly rotated sideways to the right and zoomed near closer. The image changing in opposite direction to give an impression of me running to the left side of the temple. Kind of the situation. 11:08 appeared in closed eyes. When the camera shot changed, there was a hidden chamber on the left side of the temple. A shadow figure already entered the chamber. There were tracks left on the ground by the turbulence to indicate that there was a swivel door. The shadow figure squeezed itself to closer to the temple front to avoid being seen like that. 11:08 appeared in closed eyes. The camera shot changed. It displayed a cone of light The shadow figure came to an armchair, put the two hands on the chair arm. Immediately, the chair raised up to the tip of the cone. The figure's feet transformed into the hood of a car like that. The chair and the cone started to rotate. Indicated speed was about 30 degrees per second. 1108D appeared in closed eyes. That cone of light and that transformed flying saucer continued to rise. At last, it became a flying saucer. Soon afterwards, 2 feet appeared. I stared at the feet and counted it had 6 toes. Because of these 6 toes, I considered this might be. I watched a lot of videotapes about the dissection of an extraterrestrial, which triggered this image display. The 6 toes ET might have used the New Mexico style of temple as their flying saucer takeoff base. To be continued. See my Intelligent Qigong with Images, bracket 7. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Peace to the world.